All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, good afternoon, and welcome back to the session, the 12 o'clock trading room, TD Markets Academy. Welcome back, everyone. I trust and believe that all is well. All is well, all is well, all is well, right? Let me just look at the chat right there. We've got Robert, we've got Baticos, AV Trader, Tanya, Jason, Jules. Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. All right. Great stuff. Great stuff. I think we've got about so far 7 people watching us live so far. I might be wrong. I don't know. 7 people watching us so far. All right. We'll just wait for the slow pokes to jump in. The slow pokes, just gonna wait for them to jump in, right? While we're waiting for them, guys, remember, don't forget, if you're watching us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. You can also open up an account with us, all right? tdmarkets.com, that's our website. You can register for a live account. It's gonna take you just under 2 minutes to do so, and let's start your trading journey. All right. We also do have education. We are just tying up some loose ends, but the new version of our education offering is gonna go live in a couple of days, right? We're just tying up a few loose ends, but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a great one, right? So stay tuned for that. We'll definitely let you guys know about it. We'll send you guys bulk emails, right? So just be on the lookout for it, right? Definitely follow and like us on social media. The link tree is there, all right? Whoa, what am I doing here? Great stuff. And also, one of the important days today in the calendar, we have the FOMC meeting. We've been talking about it, right? The Federal Open Market Committee. Interest rates out of the US, we've got that. But the markets are pricing in a no rate change or no change rate, right? The markets are pricing in 3.75%. So it doesn't seem like the FOMC is going to change the interest rate. It's going to stay the same at 3.75%. However, what's important is listening in on what the Fed chair is going to say. All right. 30 minutes after that, we have the press conference at 8:30 South African time. So interest rates will be announced, but the most important part of it is the press conference at 8:30 press conference, right? I will be watching the press conference. It is going to be live on Bloomberg, on the news broadcasts, right? It is going to be live. If you have time, if you can, watch it and listen into the tone, the guidance, or the hints around monetary policy, right, from the Fed chair. It's going to be very important. So I don't think there's going to be any significant movements with the actual interest rates, but we may see some movements because of the press conference. We may see just a few movements, right? But yeah, so that is what we are keeping a very close eye on. Good afternoon. All right, so let's get right into it. I've been showing you guys the dollar and the yen, right? On my side, we have been focusing on the dollar and the yen. There's been a lot of opportunities on the dollar as well as the yen, All right, so we're going to start by looking at the DXY to see if there's any changes on the DXY. To see if there's any changes on the DXY. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen, go to the DXY. All right, so let's have a look at the DXY, guys, right? Just to understand what the dollar is doing. Obviously, the dollar has been strong. That's why we've been buying the dollar, because it has been strong, right? I've been buying the dollar. And I gave you guys reasons why I'm buying the dollar. And as it is right now, the dollar is still strong, right? The dollar is still strong. Don't be fooled by the M5, the 5 minutes movement. Don't be fooled by these movements, guys, right? Don't be fooled by these movements. Don't all of a sudden see the DXY go down like this and think it is getting weaker. No, it's not. It's just part of market structure. It's the same as when this happened here. When this happened, right, it was just correcting. After that, look what happened. It went up, right? So don't be fooled by those lower time frame movements. This is what's actually dominating price action right now. This is whatever you see here, this is what's dominating price action right now. So the dollar is strong. It will, here and there, time and time and again, it will give us these corrections. So you can expect these corrections to fall. Like what it's doing right now, it's correcting. You see that? But the dominant move is bullish. Just like that, guys. Just like that. So that 101.7, that is the target I have on the DXY. So my interest is buying the dollar up until it gets to 101.7. That's what I'm interested on, right? I'm not interested in selling the dollar, only buying the dollar. All right, so let's have a look at the dollar pairs. Let's see on the dollar pairs what has happened. Right, look at AUD USD. Look at AUD USD. You see AUD USD is going down. Remember what we said? I think, when was it? Was it, I don't know, Monday? I'm not sure. Was it Monday? I'm not sure. Where I told you either the Euro AUD USD is gonna drop. It's either it's gonna go up one more time and then come back down, or it's gonna drop from where it was. All right. So with AUD USD, looking at 0.690, right? 0.690. I'm looking for a sell on this one. I'm looking for a sell on this one. Let me see. Let me just remove this. Yeah, so this is how it's looking, right? I'm anticipating AUD USD to go down to 0.690, looking for a sell. I don't have a sell at the moment, but what I want is for structure to break, right? I want this structure to break here, right? The daily candlestick is trading below that, so I'm gonna wait for the daily candlestick to close. But yeah, looking for one more push down to 0.609. That's around 0.690, around this level there. All right. So we'll come back to this one. And Euro USD is still pushing down. I'm still holding. So Euro USD went to the target. The target was 1.136, around 1.136. Look what happened. It went down to 1.136, right? The dollar is still strong. The dollar is still strong. So from here on, we are now watching out for 1.132. We are now watching out for 1.132, right? Where it is right now, I should close in fact where it is right now, but I want to see if it will continue pushing down, right? I want to see if it will continue pushing down. If it continues to push down, then we're looking for a continuation back to that low. So Euro USD, I'm still in it, right? For one more push down, we'll come back to this one. GBP USD. Look at what GBP USD has done. Look at what GBP USD has done. It's still falling. Still falling. All right. So 1.316. That is where my target is. That is where my target is. 1.316. Right. So we'll come back to this one. I just want to show you guys what I'm holding so far. All right. So that is Euro USD, holding Euro USD shorts, GBP USD shorts, USD JPY longs. USD JPY longs. USD JPY longs. Right, the dollar is strong. We'll come back to this one, and then USD CAD longs. All right, USD CAD longs, and then the JPY, guys, right? So AUD JPY, I'm out, right? So I'm out on this one. I'm still holding Euro JPY. I'm still holding CAD JPY. These are the only JPYs and USD JPY, right? These are the only JPYs I'm holding. USD JPY as well. NZD JPY, I'm out, right? So Euro JPY, CAD JPY, and USD JPY. And then Euro GBP. Swiss JPY, I'm not holding Swiss JPY. Swiss JPY has been one of a wild card, right? So I'm not holding Swiss JPY. But Euro GBP, I've been talking about Euro GBP, right? Look at where we are. I've been talking about Euro GBP. So this is where we are right now. So this is basically my watch list, guys, right? My watch list. So let's go over it again. Let's start with the dollar. Right, let's start with the dollar. So Euro USD, right, still going down, still pushing down. There's no reversal as yet on this one, so still looking for a push down. All right, still looking for a push down. So waiting for a lower high to go all the way down. Right, this one might just be a bit of it might just be a bit of a problem because it already went down to this low. You see that it already went down to this low, so it's bouncing from this low at the moment, going up. But I'm not gonna close as yet. Right, I'm gonna wait a little bit because the DXY is bearish. The overall structure is bearish on this one, right? So I'm not gonna close now. I'm just gonna wait on it a little bit because I'm anticipating 1.132, right? So still looking for some shorts. Still looking for some shorts on Euro USD. Right, still looking for some shorts on Euro USD. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. Yeah. Yeah, anticipating at some point for price to go up, to give us a lower high and then to go down, to give us a lower high and then to go down. All right, so I'm watching out for this. I'm watching out for that. GBP USD is gone, right? That, you know, there has been trading opportunities along the way. There was a trading opportunity on this correction, this correction, this correction. There is going to be a trading opportunity again. So GBP USD is still going down, guys. Right, still going down. So let me show you how we can also look at this. Let me show you how we can also look at this. So if you draw a channel like this, if you draw a channel, you will notice we just came from the top of the channel, right? We just came from the top of the channel. So this could easily go down to 1.30 to this low. This could easily go down to 1.30. All right. So yeah, so GBP USD, I'm still bearish on this one. I'm still bearish on this one. There are going to be some more trading opportunities. Some more selling opportunities. Let me do this. Yeah, so GBP USD going down with it. 1.316 or 1.301 going down with it. All right. So Euro USD and GBP USD. Now remember, guys, right? Remember that interest rates tonight. Now, please take note of this. If anything changes because of the interest rates, then we'll talk about those changes in the next session, right? In tomorrow's session, in tomorrow's trading rooms. At this point, we don't see any changes as yet. At this point, we don't see any changes as yet, all right? But if the FOMC changes something, we'll talk about it. So for now, sticking to the direction here. And then you've got AUD USD. AUD USD, I'm not in any shorts on this one, right? But looking for a trade. AUD USD can easily take us back down to 0.68. It can take us back down to 0.68. All right. So we just have to follow it. But I can see that price is breaking out of this. There was a consolidation here. Price is breaking out of this consolidation. So on this one, I'm going to wait for the daily candle to break out. I'm not going to do anything now. I'm going to wait for the daily candle to break. Daily candles is what gives me more insight, right? So any breakout I'm looking for, I prefer to wait for the daily candlestick to break, not any other candlestick, the daily candlestick. Once it breaks, then I can find my trades easily. I can find my entries easily. So you see AUD USD, I'm not going to do anything right now, right? I'm waiting for this daily candle to break. Then if it breaks and closes, if it closes like this, then definitely I will know how my trade is going to develop, where I'm going to find the trade. I will know that. All right. So I can see, Robert, you said you took a sell on AUD USD. Okay. On the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm also looking for a short. But I'm waiting for the daily candle to break. Then we're going to look at either 0.690 or 0.686. We're going to look for that. So looking for this continuation. All right. Looking for this continuation down. All right. NZD USD. NZD USD broke. I missed a trade on NZD USD actually. Where is it? Yeah. So when it broke here, I missed the trade actually towards the downside. All right. But it's okay. It's okay. NZD USD. Let me do this. Yeah. NZD USD. I'm looking for a short also. Back down to back down to this area, this support, right? I'm looking for a short back down to this support. That is around 0.57, around 0.57. So looking for a short here. This structure is incomplete, right? We could go up one more time before we go down. So just gonna monitor it. But for now, it's incomplete. But looking for a short back down to 0.573. 0.573. And then we'll see how far it will go. Will it go all the way down? We'll have to wait and see. All right. Let me do this. Yeah, looking for a short. So on this one, there's a possibility that price may go back to this high first. All right, there's a possibility that price may visit this top again before it goes down. So something like this. That possibility is there because of this structure here, right? If not, it will just drop from wherever it is. So looking at these two possibilities. But yeah, looking for a short on this one. Back to that level. And then obviously USD CAD, USD JPY, USD Swiss, like for instance USD JPY, it's about to continue going up now. It's about to continue going up now, right? It has completed, or it's completing this formation. So anywhere around that low, looking for a continuation up. Yeah, so USD JPY is ready to go up unless it expands this formation, but it's ready to go up. Let's see. All right, let me just look at a couple of things here. Yeah, it's ready to go up. So I'm going to look for a long. I'm going to look for a long on USD JPY. All right. I'm going to look for a long on USD JPY. USD Swiss is gone. All right. We spoke about USD Swiss the other time, and yeah, this one is gone. I don't think I'm going to look for anything as yet on this one. Let me just remove all of this. All right. So let's see. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, this one is not top of my watch list. I'm looking for a continuation to the upside. So this one, for me, I'm just going to wait a little bit. I'm looking for a correction, right? I'm looking for a correction first before price goes up. So this one is not top of my watch list. Not top of my watch list, but this is the direction. This is the direction here. This is the direction. All right. So USD CAD, USD Swiss looking bullish. USD CAD also bullish. USD CAD also bullish. All right. So with USD CAD looking at yeah, USD CAD is moving rather slow. The CAD is the reason why it's moving like this, because of what the oil prices is doing. All right. So but looking at 1.414, 1.414. That's what I'm looking at here. It's getting a bit of, a bit messy. It's getting a bit messy, but let's see. It's getting a bit messy. My target on this one is 1.14. 1.414. That's my target. 1.414. That's my target there. $1.414. All right. So this is how the dollar. The gold, guys. The gold has been a bit of a mess. The gold didn't go up, right, as previously mentioned here. But now this is what I'm seeing the gold do. It seems like the gold is gonna go down. Let me just remove all of this. Let me just remove all of this. All right, so let's see where we are. Yeah, gold is preparing to go down one more time. One more time. Looking at where it's coming from, we still have, what's this? It's 394, right? We still have that 394 level. This is not top of my watch list as well, but seems like gold is preparing to go down one more time to around 394. 394, around 394. All right, because of the structures forming at the moment, right? So it failed to go up from here. It failed to go up. It's failing to go up. So it's trying to break structure here, right? For me personally, it is not a clear setup as yet. Yeah, it is not a clear setup as yet. I would want it to break this low first before I can see a clear setup. I would want it to break this low before I can see a clear setup. So for me right now, it is not a clear setup at the moment. So I'm just gonna give it a day. Maybe for me, if I'm gonna look for trades on gold, maybe it's gonna be like tomorrow, right? Tomorrow or so, but not today. Not today. Tomorrow or so. Yeah, that 394, that's the level. So I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it to clear out of this first, and then I will look for some trading opportunities after that, right? But it looks like it's gonna continue pushing down. It's gonna continue pulling down. Yeah, so just look for your setups. All right, just look for your setups there. Together with silver. I'm out of silver, right? Silver did not push up, so it was a break even. And silver, the way silver is forming, let me just zoom out here, right? Silver is still trading within this big formation. So within this big formation, it has already created a low. So usually the way this formation plays out is that whenever that asset creates a low, it would give us a push towards the upside, right? It would give us a push towards the upside. That's usually how it reacts. So it's still trading on the low, right? Long term, this is how I am on silver. This is me on silver long term, right? But short term, I'm bearish. Long term, I'm bullish. Together with gold. Gold, long term, I'm bullish. But short term, as long as it's giving us those short term movements, I'm gonna remain bearish. But long term, this is this is me. This is me long term. All right. So silver, it's on the low. It's trading on the low, and it's trading on the low. In terms of the price action we're seeing here, Let me show you something. So we have this low, and then we have a new structure down here. So we are trading within this impulse. So this is the impulse down. We are trading within the impulse. So as it is right now, structurally, it is still bearish. Structurally, it is still bearish, right? So this is where now we would look for this. Previously, I was looking for this previously, for this to go up, but changing direction, all right? So now looking for this to go down now, back to 54. Back to 54. Not a good setup for me overall, just like gold at the moment, not really a good setup. So what I would usually do is to wait for it to develop. All right, you see gold right now, I would wait for it to develop. AUD USD, like I told you, it's not ready. I would wait for it to develop. So the same as gold and silver, but structurally we should be going down structurally. All right, so let's see what's going to happen later on, if it will give us clear price action. If not, we're going to get it tomorrow. We're going to get it tomorrow. All right. However, I'm now looking at NASDAQ. Yeah, so gold and silver, guys, on my end, I'm giving them a day just to see proper price action. I can't do anything now. The structure is bearish. I can't do anything more than that. I'm looking for more price action to form so I can really see the picture, what it's doing. All right. But NASDAQ, I'm looking at NASDAQ now. You see where NASDAQ is now. Yeah, that's where I get my buys. That's where I get my buys. We spoke about NASDAQ coming back to, down to this low. Coming back down to this low. When it was trading here, right, we had two possibilities. The first possibility was that it's going to come back down, break the low, and then we're going to start to look for upside, or it's going to break and go up around here. So you see where it is. This is where I start to look for my buys now on NASDAQ. All right, so let's have a look at NASDAQ. Let's see what's happening. So NASDAQ, ladies and gentlemen, what it's doing right now is that it is forming a corrective pattern of the structure on the weekly time frame. It's developing a corrective pattern of the structure on the weekly time frame. What do I mean? If you go to the weekly time frame, right, and then you look at the corrections, let me show you. You see this is a correction here. But if you take the very same correction and then you look at it on the 4 hour, 1 hour, it's gonna seem like the trend is reversing direction. So if I go to the 4 hour or the 1 hour, it might have looked like the trend is changing direction. Look at that. Right? There's nothing wrong in that. I mean, you can still get some trading opportunities down. But what I'm saying is, once it's done, you are going to see something like this happen, where price shoots up like this once all of this is done. So what it's doing right now is doing the same thing. The same thing. This is a correction of the weekly structure. Let me just zoom in. Yeah, this is the correction of a weekly structure. This right here. Right? So once it's done, we're going to see similar reaction to this one. Once it's done. So the question is it done or not? Right? Is it done or not? That is a question now. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So what happens here is this, guys. I'm not going to get too deep into this because that's for our clients in the academy, right? I'm not going to get too deep into this, but this is the new low from this low. There's the new low. This was the new low from this low, right? From this low. Now, what these patterns do is before they go up, they will deliberately come back to this low. It's going to happen on purpose. They're going to deliberately come back to this low. They're going to break this low. Okay. And when they break this low, some people may think, aha, support has been broken. Let's look for the retest and let's sell. That's what some people would think, right? There's nothing wrong in thinking like that. Why? Because that is how support and resistance works. There's nothing wrong in thinking like that. However, the way you are applying that support and resistance concept, it's not where you should apply it. Remember the last time I told you guys about learning a concept and not learning how to apply it, but when to apply it. You see here, this is not where you apply support and resistance. It's not. It may look like it is support and resistance, but it's not where you apply it. Why? Because we have the dominant pattern, the pattern that's dominating that. So you see with this one too, we've got the same thing. Look at that. Break. You would think we're going to get a retest and continuation down. Well, this is not where you're applying it. This is not where you're applying it. All right. So now this is where we would, instead of looking at selling, we are looking at buying. Right? Instead of looking at selling, we're looking at buying, because we are looking at this structure, specifically this structure. And with this structure, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for a higher low. We are waiting for a higher low. There. Just like this higher low, we're waiting for that higher low. We're waiting for this higher low too. So that's why I'm saying that I'm now looking at NASDAQ. I'm now looking at buying NASDAQ now. So what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for, a couple of things which I'm not going to detail down in this session, but what I'm waiting for, guys, to put it very simply, let me show you on the previous example. So what I'm waiting for is this. You see this move. This move is a downtrend, right? Just like this one. This one too is a downtrend. This downtrend is a downtrend within a bigger uptrend. So all I'm waiting for is for this downtrend structure to change direction. That's it. One of the things I'm looking for. One of the things I'm looking for. So when price went up here, this downtrend structure changed direction. I'm looking for the very same thing here. You see how it is, guys. So I'm looking to buy NASDAQ. I don't think it's ready at the moment because we don't have any weekly reversal. We don't have any daily reversal. We may see reversals on the lower time frames, but I want to see a daily reversal before I look for anything. Right? It may go down a little bit, but I'm looking for a daily reversal, just like that. That's it. So anybody still holding sells, just make sure you know where the market is now. Right? It's on the low, and just be careful with those sells if you're holding sells. Yeah, so I'm looking at this, guys. This is gonna be top of my watch list. Right? This whole week we're gonna be tracking NASDAQ, top of my watch list. US 30 the same thing, but US 30 is going up at the moment. Right? It has gone up at the moment. It has always been the analysis that is gonna go up, right? So it is going up. I don't have a trade as well on this one. Let me show you this. You see the structure here. What US 30 was doing when it was going down, it was correcting. So now it seems like we have found a higher low here, just like this one, just like this one. It seems like we found a higher low. So what do I want to do? I want to buy this now. I want to buy this. All right. Let me do this. I want to buy this. So I can't buy it now. I can't buy it now because the impulse is already gone. Let me look at the daily time frame. Not that. Let me do this. Yeah, I want to buy this. Yeah, I want to buy this. So what I would want US 30 to do is to retrace back down to this before looking for this. Yeah, that is what I would want it to do. If not, it will just go. But yeah, if it does this, I would want it to do this because there's a reversal pattern here. There's a reversal pattern here. So the impulse has already gone up. The impulse has already gone up, right? So we need a correction. We need a correction and a continuation up. That's what we need now. So just gonna wait on this a little bit. Let it correct. Anywhere around the zone, we'll start to look for some buys. Anywhere around the zone. And then now we are taking it back to we're taking it back to 53,400. We're taking it back to there, right? Cool stuff. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for. Now, Nasdaq is still trading on this low. Just gonna give it a day or two so that I can get a reversal on the daily first. On the daily first. I can't do anything at the moment here, right? Because of these candlesticks. I can't do anything at the moment. Let's just wait. Let's just wait a little bit. Let's just wait a little bit. Let's just wait a little bit. Yeah, I can't do anything at the moment. And then US 30, let's see if we can get this reversal. Yeah, let's see if we can get this retracement. This retracement, and then boom. All right. Yeah, that's basically what we're looking at here. So that's what's on my watch list, guys, right? That's what's on my watch list. The dollar is still strong. We are still taking advantage of the dollar. Still taking advantage of the dollar strength. GBP USD down. Euro USD down, right? NZD USD, AUD USD down. And then you've got USD JPY. Where is it? USD JPY looking for upside. Looking for upside. We've got USD CAD looking for upside. We're looking to scale in. If not, we're just gonna hold the active ones. USD Swiss. I don't think I'm gonna get anything on USD Swiss as yet. So yeah, but just look for your setups. Once you find your setups, then you can go ahead, right? I don't have any setups at the moment. And then gold and silver, I'm gonna wait a little bit on gold and silver, but they are bearish. Gold, remember, gold, we are going down one more time. We are going down on gold one more time. Yeah, We are going down on gold one more time. All right. Looking for some setups here, but I'm just going to wait a little bit, maybe a day or two. So gold, we're looking to go down one more time. Let me just, yeah, this cycle is not done as yet. It doesn't look like it's done. So this Fibonacci cycle is not done as yet. So we need a low for it to complete. Yeah, we need a low for it to complete. Maybe it can go down to 3,900. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So yeah, so looking for one more push down on gold, one more push down on silver as well. One more push down on silver as well. Wait, I see something. Yeah, they're gonna drop. Gold and silver looking for one more push down. Back to this low. Back to that low. $78.6. 78.6. Anyway, yeah, one more push down on gold, and then I'm looking at the yen, right? Euro yen still bullish, AUD yen, well, still bullish, but there's a strong move down, so we'll see if it will continue up. But Euro yen still bullish, CAD yen still bullish, USD yen still bullish as well. USD yen still bullish as well. All right, so this is how I'm looking, guys, right? They are moving. We spoke about these 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, and they are moving. They are moving. They are moving. So do not miss out. Do not miss out. Do not miss out, right? Are you guys with me? Did we catch all of that? Did we catch all of that? I don't know. Welcome. If you joined us, just welcome. Did you guys catch all of that? Let's see. Yeah, you caught all of that. 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, so we are close to finalizing the Academy 2.0, right? Like we've been telling you guys, the new system of the Academy is coming through. We are close to finalizing it. So all the existing clients that are in the session right now, expect an email very soon. Expect an email very soon. And if you wanna be a part of our TD Markets education, TD Markets Academy, right, where we do all of these things, we talk about all of these concepts, so that, yeah, we talk about all of these concepts. Get in touch with us. You know, you need an account, speak to your account manager that you wanna attend the education sessions, and then, yeah, we'll sort you out. All right, cool, guys, this is where we're gonna end it for this afternoon. I'll catch you guys at 3. All right, let's see what's gonna happen at 3. USD JPY, it's ready to go up. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen at 3. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, let's push. Let's push. I'll catch you guys at 3. Cheers, everyone.